What's the secret sauce here? How did this happen?
Oh, that's impossible to say. There's a few different things, though, which I think are interesting, and people who are more close to the Ireland camp in football would say. Like we've talked about Heimir Hallgrímsson, the Icelandic dentist who's taken over. He really has apparently brought a sense of togetherness, a sense of unity of purpose, that you can drag this team. And he accepts, actually, one of the biggest things I think, actually, which football journalists talked about, is the fact that he's able to accept when he's made mistakes. So he's made mistakes in previously leaving out Seamus Coleman, saying we need to move away from him. He's brought players back into the fold, and he hasn't doggedly stuck to one thing in terms of tactics.
Yeah.
And I think that's important. Secret sauce is having just a weird, universal pull towards Troy Parrott being the man on the pitch who's leading the line against Portugal and then against Hungary. And what an incredible week for him. That is something, and both of his post-match interviews are ones which have been replayed countless times with true emotion. There's no media training that tells you how to handle those situations. Getting choked up, speaking to Tony O'Donoghue on the touchline in Budapest, talking about just being so proud of where he's from. It's just amazing. There's just so many amazing, beautiful moments to watch. I think I've seen the goal, I'd say 60 times at least already.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
But also just, again, it is something that is quite unique to the football national team, that it does just do something else to the psyche in a way that it has done, I think, since Italia 90 and Stuttgart 88, that it has become this thing as like, no matter what's going on in the world, and there can be dark times, there can be huge uncertainty, we've been tearing at each other's necks in a political sense, that football is just there and it will just sustain just the best lift. Because the euphoria we've seen for we're not at the World Cup.
No.
We have to win 2 games in a row again to get to the World Cup. But the euphoria and just the unlikeliness, which led to that euphoria that we saw over the last week, is something I just think is unmatched for way longer than a decade in Irish football.